Hey guys, been a little while since I've done a channel news video or an update video. Things have been a bit slow this year on the channel, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to say hello and give you an update on where things are at. So the year started strong. I had 4 videos out in January, because I was really aiming to punch out one a week, and had something happen on the personal front. So my mum's been sick and she's mostly through it now. And I just haven't felt like making videos in that period or at the same pace, and the energy that I did have, I just wanted to put into the kids. So yeah, Paisley is very attached to me and requires a lot of my attention. My time in the evenings is getting shorter and shorter, so 8.5 hour days Monday to Friday, and I've got an hour commute to work, and I get home and it's go with the kids. Best case they're asleep at 8:30, and then it's my time. So I feel a bit like Batman trying to get things done for the channel, and that's just the way it is for me at the moment. So Heath as well is a very active and healthy 2-year-old, and everything that entails. He's always got somewhere to be, and it's never where he is right now. So he's keeping us on our toes, and I guess now he's a bit older and the workload with having a toddler has increased. I just haven't had time for this side passion of the channel, and that's just an honest thing I have to be clear with. So that being said though, I'm getting more strategic about how to use the time that I do have, and getting better at editing and being more efficient with my editing. So the Iron Emu we got in September, or just before. First trip was September. I've done the border trip between South Australia and Victoria from north to south in October, and I've done 4, maybe 5 high country trips since then, and the vehicle's been progressively modified and set up throughout that period. So I've got stacks of things in a backlog of trips that I want to show you. The trip videos take the longest to edit, because they're not my filming trips, they're other people's trips that I've joined and been invited to that people are happy for me to film. And the distinction there is I don't really know what's going to happen on the trip, and so I'm just rolling with it. I've only got the one main camera and I'm trying to tell a story. So when I'm out there, I'm getting all the footage I can, and then kind of like a potter making a pot, I've got to shape it into something, and then I say voila, here it is. But until you do all that work, that footage doesn't really mean anything, and I think that's the real art of making good videos that I'm trying to get better at. So lots of trip videos to come. The Iron Emu has been decked out with Australian made products where I can. So I've partnered with a few Australian businesses who have been kind enough to help me out in exchange for sharing their products on camera, and I'm going to do some reviews and talk about how I've set up this vehicle for this rough off-road that I've been getting into, and the family travel as well. So yeah, exciting things with the Iron Emu. It's been a great vehicle, and I've really picked a winner, and I couldn't be happier with it. So yeah, lots to come on the Iron Emu. What else is there? Cooking videos. I've filmed one. It'll be out, it would have either been just out or about to be released. So cooking videos from now on are going to be a bit different. They're not going to be extravagant meals that you need a lot of ingredients for. I'm going to go back to more basic meals that are good for feeding groups. So basically everything that I make a video about, I would have fed to a group of my own 4 driving mates. And so yeah, that hopefully inspires people that, oh, hang on a minute, you can do really nice group meals, but you don't have to you don't need to be extravagant about it. You can still do things simply. I think that sort of thing will resonate with people more than just doing something that's really impressive. So yeah, more cooking videos, the Iron Emu updates, trip videos, and then thrown into that, I've got some more advice and how-to, how I camp out of my vehicle, what I take camping, what else, four-wheel drive tips, things that I think you will benefit from and enjoy. So yeah, the channels, I think at the moment, is going to stay a bit of a mix of everything. Some reviews, some how-to videos, some cooking videos, some trip videos, and I'm stoked that you're here to watch them, and I'm really proud of that. So yeah, I want to make you better videos, to make you great videos. At the moment, this year it's been tough. I've got a plan. I really want to get to one video a week, big or small video, but at least get the videos rolling out at a faster frequency, and just trying to grow the channel and what is out there with Dan. I'm rebuilding my website, and we'll have some merchandise to sell to fans shortly. And once I'm in that rhythm again and I feel like I'm really giving you value, I'm going to offer a Patreon, so a Patreon service. And for those people that want to support me to the highest level monetarily, they can. And that's, I guess, creating Out There with Dan into a proper side hustle. For a long time, it's just going to be investing in the channel. So for example, at the moment I make about $150 a month in ad revenue, which I think is fantastic. But I really would like another main camera like this one you're looking at me on. As I've got a little sparrows, hopefully they come into frame. More main cameras. I'm kind of sick of the GoPro ecosystem and want to move to a different action camera. I've got ideas in mind for that and things I want to do, and I'd like to get a drone at some point too. So those sort of hardware things are expensive, as well as website fees. I use a program to make my thumbnails for YouTube. There's other things too, other plugins for YouTube and things. So at the moment I'm making a little bit of money. It's not enough to really build and invest in the channel as its own entity. And eventually it'd be great if it was the channel was self-funded and I could do these trips and share things with you and make videos, and it all being self-funded and self-contained. So out on this trip, this will be the last one before the high country closes in just after the King's birthday weekend. Not the Queen anymore, the King's birthday weekend. I'm with Paul in his FJ, Matt in his GU Patrol, and there's another 3 GU Patrols. So Mark, Eddie and Dean, who's Matt's brother. So had a great trip. We did Deep Creek 1 yesterday, so if you're familiar with that, that's a fairly iconic one, challenging track. And we went down Spud Spur as well, so that was a lot of fun the other day. So having a great time. The camping's great, good people, good experience, good memories, shared interest, getting out there amongst it, so it's great. This year, like I said, started strong, but slowed down real quick. Really for me, this first 6 months, I said to myself, and I said to my wife, I want to do one trip a month to really build my off-road driving experience, to give me the confidence to take Paisley out by myself and do solo trips. So that's what I was working towards as a long-term plan. I've got a few different cohorts of full driving friends now that I'm really grateful for, absolute legends, and I think that's really important. I don't claim to be an expert. Being a learner is much more fun anyway, but I did want to power ahead and get some new skills. So the Iron Emu and I, we're very compatible, and I really understand how to drive the car well now, and in a great place to make some good videos. So we had a bit of a curly one today though. Dean's diff blew up essentially, and we had the car pulled apart, the diff out, pulled apart in the middle of the track. So I'll make a short video on that in itself. So captured the whole thing, which was awesome. Eddie, Matt, Paul, they're all 10, 20, 30 years experience for driving, and just observing and listening to them, and you know, I couldn't pull off the bloody hub and axle by myself. So yeah, these guys pulling apart the diff, diagnosing it, pretty amazing. And yeah, so that sort of stuff you pick up by going with other people. I just be a sponge, just try to observe, take things in, ask questions if I don't understand stuff, and that's how you learn. So yeah, I think if people see what four-wheel drivers are doing and say that's something I want to do, you kind of need to go, well, what's the first stepping stone, what's the next stepping stone, and so on and so on, and just sort of map out how you're gonna do that. So that might be a four-wheel drive club, it might be starting with a course, a four-wheel drive course. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but yeah, had a great day today. Bit curly and a bit expensive for Dean when he gets home, I think. And yeah, trip cut short. Not for me, I'm heading home, was planning to head home tomorrow. Trip cut short for him a few days because he's only got front wheel drive. So bit of way to go. We're in Lacola at the moment, or just out of Lacola on Tambaritha Road, and yeah, he's got I think 10 hours from here, something like that. So yeah, long drive home and then figuring out what he's going to do with his car. I better go set up my swag while it's daylight. I haven't done that this trip yet. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you're well, and I really appreciate you watching the channel and supporting Out There with Dan. Thanks guys, see ya.